This is Lori Bulow, and Obama was lying when he said that he would stay out of Trump's presidency and only speak up when he felt the need to. Obama is doing a lot more than speaking up, friends. He is mobilizing an army. That's right. The New York Post confirms that Obama will be leading an anti-Trump organization 30,000 strong. Do you believe this, friends? A former president going to this extinct measures as far as to overthrow this sitting legitimate president. Obama isn't just staying behind in Washington. He's working behind the scenes to set up what will effectively be a shadow government to not only protect his threatened legacy, but to sabotage the incoming administration and its popular America First agenda. He's doing it through a network of leftist nonprofits led by Organizing for Action. Normally, you'd expect an organization set up to support a politician and his agenda to close up shop after that candidate leaves office. Not with Obama, friends. Rather, it's gearing up for a battle with a growing war chest and more than 250 offices across the country. Treason, pure and simple. This treasonous person, Barry Soetoro, his real name, who doesn't even have a legal birth certificate, is leading this army to overthrow this legitimate president. Friends, things have gotten out of control. It is really bad. He's actually leading an army, organizing an army. You will see the chaos. You will see it in the streets, friends. His army has been behind nearly all of the big anti-Trump protests. The group is run by former Obama aides and campaign workers, but Obama leads the fight. He is intimately involved in this army operations and even tweets from the group's account. In fact, he gave marching orders to his foot soldiers following Trump's upset victory. What do you think of that, friends? Do you believe now that this country is under attack, that there is a coup going on to overthrow this president, formed by treasonous, political, corrupt politicians, lunatic left liberals doing this? Friends, this is war, and you need to get up and get into the fight by letting your voice be heard. You need to get behind this president, the sitting legitimate president, and support him. You need to tell people you know. You need to let your voice be heard as to just what's going on. And of course, we have the mainstream mafia, fake news media, CNN, Clinton networks, and you have MSM. Friends, it's gotten out of control, and this is war. We are now down to war. When you have a former president leading an army to overthrow this president, what more has to be said to convince you that we are at war and that it's time for every American citizen to stand up for your rights, for your beliefs, for your liberty in this country, to stand up and support this legitimate president who is working so hard to try to bring America back to national sovereignty, of which the Clintons, the Obamas, the Bushes do not want this. They are afraid. They are fighting to the death, and the reason they're fighting so bad is because they are afraid they are going to be found out and that they are going to be tried for treason. And quite frankly, I hope they are tried for treason, and I hope Trump makes a move to gather up these people who are trying to overthrow this country and throw them into the FEMA camp that they created, that they belong in. And it's gotten that bad, friends. I just pray that you step out of the position you're in and allow your voice to be heard publicly and support this president. And Obama's army has raised more than $40 million in contributions and grants since evolving from Obama's campaign organization, Obama for America, in 2013. For a former president to scheme and mobilize an entire shadow government army against a sitting president is unprecedented. Obama is using intel and connections he has accumulated as president over the last 8 years to take down our President Trump. This is pure treason. He is not stopping. They are not stopping. Obama wants to destroy America along with the Clintons and the rest of the political corrupt politicians that back them and support them. You know who they are. You see them. All these anti-Trump people, you see them on the news nightly. You see the Republicans that are doing this. McCain, Lindsey Graham, Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell. You see them, friends. There's so many more. And they're afraid. They don't want to be thrown in prison or tried for the crimes that they've committed against this country. So instead, they have to fight to the death and overthrow this country, because we've gotten down to the nitty-gritty now, and that's exactly what's going on. Please, please let your voice be heard and stand up for what is right. This is Lori Bulow. I'll post more info below.